So, today's 10 in 10. Can you give me your name, your age, your home, and your profession?
My name is Sidney. I'm 55, and I'm from Mississauga. And sorry, what's the last question? I'm getting nervous here.
Oh, don't worry yourself, Sidney. So your home is in Mississauga, and that's in Toronto?
Yep.
And your profession?
I'm an emergency care nurse.
Excellent, excellent. Right, so your 10 in 10 starts with, how many koi keeping years have you had?
I built my pond in 2014, so that's almost 8 years.
Almost 8 years, okay.
Yes.
Question number 2, what is your current pond size and how many fish do you have?
That is 1,500 US gallons.
Uh-huh.
And I have currently 6 koi, including a baby that's born in the pond.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
So, question 3, is this your forever pond or is there going to be a different pond?
I think this would be my forever pond.
Why?
I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh,
and,
perfect, perfect answer.
We don't plan on moving, and I'm not going to do any more digging. That will stop.
It's all about digging. So, Sidney, if your pond disappeared tonight and you had to replace it with an alternative hobby, what would you do?
I wouldn't know.
Oh.
I wouldn't know. I like cars.
Ah, okay. Are we talking American cars?
I used to like fixing electronics, but my eyes are so bad for that now.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. Okay, question 5. During your koi keeping time, what has been your biggest triumph?
I guess having the same fish as what I started with.
Ah.
No one really disappeared on me or died, except my goldfish named Shelly.
Shelly, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty good going to say you've maintained your same amount of fish over an 8-year period.
Yeah.
Okay, question 6. If you could give one piece of advice for a new koi keeper, what would it be?
I guess learn your pond, test your water, and it's you have to learn what kind of water they're happy with.
Ah, so learn your water.
Learn your pond.
Yeah, learn your pond. And because we've had biggest triumph, question 7 is, what has been your biggest mistake?
I'm still aching over Shelly. I don't know exactly what I did wrong there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll never find out the answer. It's just a case of head down and keep learning your water.
Yeah. Maybe I fed her too much. I don't know.
Okay. So question 8. Future plans for your pond?
Just improve my my covers.
Okay. So what covers do you currently have?
I have a styrofoam cover on it with some skylights.
Right.
It's heated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it.
Excellent. So next question will be question 9. Do you get support from your partner?
Yes. She feeds the koi, and I'm sure if I go on vacation, she would look after the koi. She's become quite attached to them too.
Excellent.
You know they have names.
Oh, right. It seems to be that as soon as your partner gets involved, they've all got to be given names.
Yes, and wives, they get attracted to pets.
Of course.
Same with the kids.
And out of this is question 10, so we haven't spent too much time on this. Out of your fish, which is your favourite fish, or has has your pond still to get your favourite fish?
My favorite fish tends to rotate. Sometimes I say oh, Shelly's my favorite fish, and now beluga's my favorite fish, and later on, my favorite fish right now is the baby fish.
So what specific fish is it? Is it a kahaku, a shoa? You know what?
I think it's called an akami ogon, or akami kigoi.
Akami kigoi. I'm going to have to do some Googling to find that one. Akami kigoi.
Yeah. Vincent from Twisted Koi figured out the type of koi that my baby's type is.
Yeah.
So that's currently my favorite fish.
Good. That's excellent. Right. For those people that have just enjoyed this 10 in 10, the idea was that we were going to stop recording and then have a bit of a chat. But would you like me to continue recording for a further 5 minutes and we'll just do a Q&A?
Sure.
Okay. We'll continue with that. So first of all, thank you, Sidney, for your 10 in 10, the first international 10 in 10 that we've had on this channel. So you're happy with that?
Thank you.
So what particular channels do you watch and why are you attracted to them?
I love them all. I like watching how different hobbyists look after their ponds, and I like looking at koi.
Good.
And their favorite fish.
And is there any significant difference between British koi keeping and Canadian koi keeping?
I noticed the temperatures in UK doesn't get cold enough.
Right.
Yeah, and here it tends to have a deep freeze.
Yeah.
And a lot of ponders here don't cover their ponds, and they tend to live under the ice for a good portion of the winter.
Okay.
Unless they keep the koi indoors.
With any detrimental effect? Do they survive okay, or do they have losses?
I think it depends on the winter. I think if the winter is less stable, there'll be very cold runs, and then there's very warm runs of days.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I've only had my pond uncovered for 1 year, which is the first year.
Yep.
But from what I heard, it's around here that if the winter is not very stable, you tend to get a fish die or two.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm currently at about 5.5 degrees. It's dark, cold, wet, and miserable here. So what's the weather like with you?
I haven't seen the sun for at least 7 days, but I think it's trying to come out today.
Good. And what about temperatures? Air temperature?
Air temperature, when I woke up this morning, was minus 3. But I heard over the weekend it's going to be warmer.
Right.
So I plan to do some pond stuff outside and perhaps put on the Christmas decorations outside.
Oh, that sounds good.
Late.
Well, yeah. Your Canadian warm is different from our UK warm. You may well be happy with a couple of degrees, whereas we would stay inside.
Yeah, I've been watching some of what the weather is there in the UK.
Yep.
I think we tend to have similar weather until up to the end of December, and then we go down to deep freeze in January and February.
Yeah.
But mostly covered grounds.
Okay.
For those 2 months.
And in your local neighbourhood, do you have other koi keepers that you can call on?
I have one friend that's nearby.
Yeah. And what about koi dealerships? Are they as popular over there as they are here?
No, you guys have way more dealership from what I can gather.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you struggle to get equipment?
Am I getting still equipment?
Do you struggle to get equipment if the dealerships are so few and far between?
To be honest, I haven't bought any new equipment for a few years.
It is getting pricey, especially in the UK.
Well, I've never had to buy any new equipment, or to tell you the truth, I've not really longed for any new equipment.
Okay. Apart from new equipment, are you one of these people that like to do homemade stuff? Do you like to faff about in your garage and build things?
Not really.
No?
With koi stuff, I have I bought ready-made skimmers.
Yep.
And pressure filters. And canister filters.
Yep.
And just plug and play.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Is there anything that you see on the numerous UK channels that you simply cannot get over in Canada? I mean, specifically like drum filters.
Oh, RDF, drum filters. I've never seen them here in Canada.
No?
No. I don't think we have too many koi hobbyists here.
Right.
As much as there is there in the UK.
Okay, so you really need to do a shout out to Canada in general and say, where are you?
Exactly. I think where are the koi keepers, except Chris Stubbings here.
Yeah,
in here, like a couple of hours away in Peterborough.
Yes, another Peterborough, not Peterborough, UK, Peterborough, Canada.
Hopefully more pond keepers would come out on YouTube and put up their channels.
Yeah, we need to try and encourage that. So back to UK channels and the fact that we are in the Christmas period. Is there anything that you want to do, a shout out for anybody direct from Canada? Anybody you like?
Here in Canada?
No, if you want to make a shout out to any UK channel owners.
Oh, yes. Of course, to you.
Thank you very much. Lau Magro, yeah.
And the new channels, Phil G.
Yep.
And Johnny, what's his name? Koi with Johnny.
Okay, yeah.
I was watching him.
And you mentioned Vince Twisted Koi as well. He gave you some help with identification.
Yep. And of course, the Koi soldier.
Lee Hadfield. I'll be meeting up with Lee on Sunday.
Martin C.
Yeah.
Merrick.
Yeah. Marek, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, like, I get a brain freeze when
No, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. What I say to people, and to sort of encourage them to speak to the camera, is just pretending you're speaking to your wife or a member of your family, and it just sort of relaxes you a little bit.
Yeah. I do have all the channels listed under my all the channels under my YouTube channel page.
Yeah. So on your channel, sorry for interrupting. Your channel is Koirun.
Yes.
What's the origins of the channel title?
Which brings me to the point of my second hobby, I guess, is running.
Aha.
I've been running since elementary school, and I still continue to run.
Very good.
Sometimes you wonder which hobby is going to end first, my running or my koi.
Do you do marathons? Do you do half marathons?
I do 10K. I've done a couple of marathons.
What is your best time for a marathon?
Oh, I can't even remember. I think it's like 4 hours or something like that.
Oh, I did one marathon which was 4 hours, 14 minutes and 36 seconds.
Yes.
And I promised myself I would never do it again because it was so painful.
it's so hard to train for too.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time to train for.
Okay. So
I don't know if health benefits. I just do 10K and 5Ks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that when you've got decent days, you go out for a run and then you come back and relax by the pond?
I like doing the treadmill at the moment because I like the metrics.
Yes. Of course.
And it's the you're more consistent when you don't have an excuse of the weather to go out there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm going out there, it's too cold, it's too windy.
Yeah.
More consistent.
I totally agree. Right, so what we'll do now is we'll wrap this up, and all I want you to do now is just send out a Christmas greeting to everybody in the UK who is a koi activist, if you like.
Okay. Like everybody out in the UK, I really enjoy all your channels, and it gives me some relaxation time in watching them. And shout out to all of you, and you have such great koi keepers. And I want to wish you, all of you, a Merry Christmas and a safe one. And yes, keep healthy and stay healthy.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Sidney, and goodbye.
Thanks for the visit, Steve.